Louis I does, Gucci I does, Dior does, but I'm black, it's just me and my buzz. I got pop to give.
Talk about Pop the Balloon. This contestant flew thousands of miles to be on the show Pop the Balloon, our favorite dating show and just show on YouTube in general, just to find her match.
Fries that Pop the Balloon shit. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna say it's a bad show, but I feel like it got to a point where it's just like everybody, yo, bro, some of the most like clown niggas I've seen on Pop the Balloon, like that nigga with the sharp ass beard and the chain, talking about he about to trick and he don't even know shorty, like,
and she finally does do that.
All right, so do you both have any final questions? If not, that's okay as well.
I have one thing to say. No, I was just joking. No, I'm just messing with you. I do want to match with you.
Okay, let me ask my question then, I think. So is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
Okay, and is it a yes for you for her?
Yes.
We got a match. Have you gone on a date?
Damn, you know what I really, yo, you know what I really feel like? I feel like Pop the Balloon is like for older women. I'm bugging. Like, yo, I feel like nobody in their 20s or like, not like, you feel what I'm saying? Nobody between the ages of like 18 and like 25 is watching shit like this. Maybe 25, I don't know, but I feel like this is for older women. Like, I don't know.
We had a hangout session, I'll say that, like after we filmed the episode. A few of the matches, we all went out to Dave and Buster's and we just ate together, hung out, talked, and that is where our story ends, honestly, at Dave and Buster's.
And I know on top that match seems awkward, but what happens after they match and go on their first date makes this whole situation a way worse.
And how much you want to bet it got something to do with Dave and Buster's? Oh yeah, he took me to Dave and Buster's and we didn't actually get it. Man, frauds, man. yo.
Specifically because she can't keep her eyes glued to the person that she actually matched with. If you're new to this and you haven't already,
but this is a cheating
on some
scenario.
Non-manosphere type shit, I think.
Well, not really cheating. That's not. I'm assuming they wasn't in a relationship, but
The Balloon is the greatest show on YouTube. It really exemplifies modern dating in one of the best ways possible. Sure, it's silly, but it can also give us a real life perspective as to what's going on in the game. And for somebody who's been out of it for a minute,
I feel like you don't need Pop the Balloon to know what the game is though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Social media, maybe. Instagram, definitely. I ain't gonna lie. You wanna see how dating is at my fucking age? Just tell your parents download Instagram. You heard? I ain't gonna lie, they gonna catch the gif within like 10 minutes. I'm not gonna lie.
It makes me thankful that I don't have to go through the nonsense that this man had to go through.
Why do you feel like you're currently ready for a relationship more so than before? And where do you currently reside?
Hi, I'm Kindia and I'm 24. In the simplest words, it's because...
Damn, 24? Yeah. You 1 year older than me. Yo, fuck. Maybe this shit might not be for older women. I don't know.
I have self-love. So the relationship with yourself is the most important. So if you don't love yourself, then you can't spread love out into the universe. And so I've developed self-love. I'm in a position where God has put me through isolation seasons where I had to be by myself. So I've gotten to know myself like my own best friend. And so I'm just at a point where I can share my life with another person and experience joy, love, and
yo, is it bad to say, yo, bro, niggas is fake scared to get in another relationship? I ain't gonna lie. I don't think I've ever been cheated on before. Nah. I might have. I just probably don't even fucking know about it. But yo, gang, the day I find out, gang, yo, I ain't gonna lie. I gotta go hit that 315 bench. I need that. I ain't gonna lie, I need that.
On surface, this woman presents.
I feel like that's gonna probably be the worst time of my life because it's just like, yo, gang, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a very genuine nigga, gang. I ain't gonna lie. I'd rather avoid a situation than it being a possibility that it could go wrong.
Somebody who is honest and has reflected on her past mistakes. According to her, one of her biggest problems was not communicating her true feelings about a situation, a person, or whatever the case may be to her partner. And honestly, she makes honesty sound like an important standard that she wants to bring into her next relationship. And that's all you can really ask for in dating, is that somebody is going to uphold the things that they said when you ask them about that. No one would ever think that it would go awry, but this portion matters because her behavior after the match raises questions about whether she was actually honest about wanting him or not.
I have done a long distance relationship. He lived in New York.
So I feel like what, just to simplify things, I just feel like women have like gold object syndrome or whatever that shit is called, or shiny object syndrome or whatever. I think it's called either one of those. But it's just like, yo, they see something that either has potential or catches their eye and they put their full on time into it, and their feelings are not even attached to the thing that they're looking at. Like they just like, oh my God, it's gold. You know what I'm saying? Then after 5 minutes, oh shit, gold.
That's like 4 hours away. Ultimately, the long distance was the downfall because I'm like, I need to be cuddled tonight and you're so far away. Like, why are you so far? But I think it can work if two people are really intentional and they put in the effort. Like, let's say it was Valentine's Day. I'm dating this guy in New York. My 16-year-old sister is getting this big teddy bear, roses, chocolates, and all I got was a text message, Happy Valentine's Day. I'm like, you're done. So if you're intentional,
Yo, fuck am I like, yo, I kind of get her argument, but that's like a bad one though. You know what I'm saying? When you're dealing with a long distance relationship, this shit is gonna come with that. You're gonna miss birthdays, you're gonna miss holidays, you're gonna miss certain shit. You know what I'm saying? You might see that person probably 1 or twice out the year if you can. But like, I ain't gonna lie, making it seem like going into a long distance relationship thinking, oh yeah, like I'm gonna see you every time something big is happening, that's probably not gonna happen. I ain't gonna lie. Not gonna happen.
If you want it to work and you want to invest, then it can work. So I'm not against it, but with the right person.
The purpose of the game show is to display the things that are important to you when it comes to dating, courting, finding a romantic partner, etc., etc. In this moment, this is the best time to, you know, say the things that plague you, honestly. These are the things to say what may or may not work for you. In this clip, she's claiming that long distance is not a problem. It's something that plagued her previous relationship, but as long as there are two things, communication and effort, then it shouldn't even really matter.
I solely believe, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like, I don't know, this is just me personally. I don't know not one person that has a long distance relationship that actually worked. Nigga, let's say relationships barely work when two people actually can see each other. Keep thinking that long distance shit gonna work, dog. Yo, bro, that's just my mind. I don't know. Maybe call me a pessimist. I don't fucking know, dog.
Let me highlight that again. The only way that two people can make difficult situations work is if they put in effort and communicate. She's presenting herself as somebody who is willing to, you know, work through these challenges instead of abandoning something off rip just because it may not be favorable to her. Once again, she is setting the stage for what will happen in the future when her and this person ultimately do end up matching. By this point, she's clearly explained what a healthy relationship requires. She says people should be honest about their feelings, communicate clearly, and make a mutual effort. These are not standards placed on her by the audience. These are the standards that she introduced herself. And the contestant feels like he is in a place and space to give her a genuine connection that she claims she wanted. The question is whether or not she would equally—
Yo, holy shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Your relationships is so complicated and draining. I ain't gonna lie. Like, all jokes aside, like, think of this as a man and or woman. And I feel like both genders can relate to this, where it's just like, yo, gang, if you're a genuine person and you're actually putting in effort and you seeing all these relationships fail, it's just like, it get to a point, my nigga. I can't blame certain women when you try to get their number or some shit, they be like, yo, bro, I don't want a relationship right now. I can't even blame you. I'm tired of this shit too. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even know why I'm still fucking trying. You heard? Like, I ain't gonna lie.
Reciprocate that same commitment. So now we're here at the part where he chooses her and she chooses him back, kind of, sort of. Now I get it. I'm all for the jokes. I'm all for the laughter. As a real silly nigga, I understand exactly where she's coming from. But this would set the stage. The awkward environment and atmosphere that she ultimately created with this pop would be more foreshadowing than anything. Everybody looks confused. The contestants look confused. Arlette looks confused. Her date looks confused as well. And it's all because of her actions, feeling like, you know, this is a little bit shaky. I don't know if I can really rock with this guy, but hey, I'm on the show. So.
I ain't gonna lie. Once she popped the balloon, bro, fuck everything else, bro. I'm like, yo, nah, she iffy. She on that fence. Fries.
I ain't gonna lie. And this would matter because of what happens directly after this show. Once they left, that awkward reaction was the first sign she may not have been honest about how she actually felt and if she actually wanted this guy.
Have you gone on a date?
Is what you consider it, but I'll let you go ahead and take away with that.
We had a hangout session, I'll say that, like after we filmed the episode. So Don was sitting to the left of me, and then the last guy, actually Keith, he was sitting to the right of me. So they both were next to me, right? And
Nigga, what the fuck was this shit, a double date? Why was he on the date?
Keith was he was catching my attention more, like more engaging and just having more conversation, like making me laugh, things like that. We were connecting. And then I would like look over at Dom to see if he like cared. Cause I'm like, okay, he's kind of like grabbing my attention. Like I'm pulled more in this direction. And then like but my match is right here. So I would like feel bad. I'm like, okay, like.
Yo, she think this shit tug of war, dog. Yeah. She think this shit tug of war, dog. I'm not fighting for nothing. Yeah, you heard? I'm not fighting for shit. I ain't gonna lie. And if she say what I think she's about to say, shout out the dude. Shout out the dude. Shout out the dude. You heard?
What are you doing over here? So I asked him, like, what are you doing? Because he was just on his phone a lot of the time. And he was learning Spanish on Duolingo. I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'll go back over here and entertain and, curate this connection.
Bro, look, the smile confirmed it. Nigga, he already know. Son, boycott on. Nigga started going on Duolingo. I ain't gonna lie. He about to go take that trip. You heard? He like, fuck this pop the balloon shit.
That's going on. So me and Keith actually hit it off and we carried on the night and just continued getting to know each other and just vibing. So I actually did enjoy my night, but it did turn unexpectedly. So yeah, we matched, but it didn't really go that far.
Oh, God. Candia. Lord. For what it's worth, she felt more connection to a different contestant. And I'm not gonna lie, she's not necessarily wrong for doing these things. She's not obligated to force a connection.
I don't think she's wrong, but I ain't gonna lie, it is a big thing in wasting somebody's time. Like the funny thing is that it's just like, I don't know if everybody do this, but I feel like, yo, bro, like you don't have to do anything. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do anything. So the fact that you sat here and gave me an answer and wasted my time, like, come on, gang. Like it's a whole bunch of other contestants, all types of shit. Like you damn near wasting my time. If you knew you're somebody that like your attention like waves around and shit like that, bro, don't even waste my time. Like what is the point? There's no point in wasting my time. You could have said no.
With Dom,
I'll always respect the woman that a dead ass say no and mean it. Like regardless of how she did it or what's the name, I'll always respect it for the fact being it's just like you didn't waste my time, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You didn't waste my time.
She didn't have to make it work. However, she chose him like literally moments before and spent the first outing that they ever had focused on somebody else who literally sat beside her. This is somebody who was saying that, yo, I am trying to make these things work, effort, the first sign of trials and tribulations. I want to work through those. And literally, it did not take much push to have this tree fall. Mind you, they all just...
Yo, mind you, bro, I ain't gonna lie. This might be the one. But... I ain't gonna lie, people crave connection, not relationships at all. Like, I ain't gonna lie, people don't want to be tied down to the same person for 50 years, but they want to do the shit that they can in a relationship. Like, it's just as simple as that. Like, that's the era of dating that we're in. Nobody wants a relationship, they just crave having that one person. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
So it's not crazy to think that, you're connecting with everybody else around you. I just find it strange how she was so quick to jump from one person to the next. And I could even see why he would be trying to, stay calm in this situation and not interrupt. But all in all, that's insane to me that same night she had left with somebody else. Another thing that really stuck out to me in this explanation is that she tries to frame it as if, well, Dom was on Duolingo and he didn't seem to be quite interested in me as a whole. So that's kind of giving me the green light to connect with the other man, which I think is a jump of
I feel like it's more to that story. But the thing is that, yo, she already left. So bro doesn't even care about explaining his side. There's no way, like, yo, the nigga was just on Duolingo. You had to do something, say something. You had to be boring. Like, something had to be, like, the nigga ain't just pull out his phone and say, fuck it, I'm going on Duolingo on his date. Like, I don't think that's what that was.
To a conclusion that should not really even be there. Sure, we can question why Dom was on Duolingo. Hell, the sharks were out. If she looked, she took. And if you don't want yours taken, brother, you gotta keep her hand held. But in reality, we're adults. This is not kindergarten. This isn't
like, that's draining as shit, bro. Like, think about it in a relationship, like, on all jokes aside, and that's like, I ain't gonna say, like, that's a high percentage of relationships. Like, you damn near gotta hold your girl hand to make sure she don't cheat. Like, why the fuck would I ever want to do that? You gotta do that shit every day that you with her. She gonna find a new nigga. that look good or probably got more money or probably got the thing that she want. And the funny thing is that you got to sit there and hold her hand and be like, yeah, don't cheat. Don't cheat. Mind you, this is a happy home. Don't cheat. Like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, you think that's a job in itself? Like, I ain't gonna lie.
It shouldn't take that much effort to keep somebody who, you know, you mutually decided to be with not too long ago to stay locked in with you. She literally just talked about how relationships required communication and mutual effort. Yet she expected Dom to fight his way into a conversation while she's focused on somebody else. After all, we've all been to parties. Most of the time when I whip out my phone and start scrolling Twitter or go on Instagram, let alone go on Duolingo to learn Spanish, it's probably because I'm bored, I feel ignored, I really don't want to be here, but also don't.
Or he just simply probably just peep game. Once she like my like assumption from this is like once she started entertaining other dude, boy was like, yeah, bro, I don't give a fuck about this date no more. I'm not gonna be rude. I ain't gonna leave the date. Me personally, I ain't gonna lie. I'm going the fuck home. I'm going home. I ain't gonna lie. I'm going home. What am I here for? Like, I'm going home, gang. I'm like, you have a nice day. I'm out of here. You heard? Word. I ain't gonna lie.
Leaving in this moment in time.
I really like my woman's attentive to me. So we chopped it up for a little bit. And then, I mean, like she says, her attention got, grabbed by somebody else. Okay, cool. I'm not about to go back and forth about that. I'm not about to be trying to compete back and forth with her and this dude. So I'm chilling. I mean, she would like every once in a while direct attention back to me, but I'm like, after you kind of push that on me, okay, whatever. So then the waitress comes out. And this is where I really didn't rock with the story because she's saying like, it just ended like that. It was really the second part that I felt kind of was disrespectful. So of course I was gonna cover the date because I'm a gentleman. My mom raised me well. So I told the waitress before, I was like, okay, I'm gonna just get me and my matches. And then we're gonna go from there. Boom, check started come around and the two new matches basically and her cousin.
So yo gang, oh my god, we're so fucked. So the nigga went on the date. She was entertaining or probably talking to another nigga while on the date. The nigga went on Duolingo and still paid for the date. Oh, yo.
And they all went to a club or something, but I wasn't informed of this club information. Maybe they would have said something about my back, but I was kind of handling the bill whole thing. And I turned around and they gone. So in my head, I'm just like, all right. So I just covered this.
Oh, and she think that shit funny. She think that shit. Oh my god, yo, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I might be scared to get in another relationship. Holy shit, dog. There's no way. Hey, yo, bro. She's a year older than me. It's not even like, yo, she's 29, 30, 35. Like, yo, gang, this is right in the nigga's range. Like,
the attention broke from me throughout the whole interaction that we had, and then y'all kind of just ditched, cut to wherever y'all went to. I think you might have texted me a next day or a day after that and said, "Oh, I don't know what happened," but it's like it's kind of quick with those flags. They kind of popped up very quick.
Yeah, she's kind of lost me here in totality. I know that there's multiple ways that you can communicate how somebody is making you feel or how they are treating you or whatever the case may be, but ultimately walking out on him while he is paying for the
yo, bro, regardless of any situation, I know niggas be acting like they don't give a fuck, but if I pay for a date and shorty end up yo, I'm going to be tight, nigga. I'm down 150, bro. She just ran game on me. I ain't gonna lie. She just ran the playbook on me, gang. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Fuck her going to see another nigga. She just ran play and I'm down bread. I ain't gonna lie.
bill, as if paying for the bill is not something that is a regular action, is just the most insane thing in the world. Didn't even put in effort as well to try to see if, you know, maybe we can try to do something later or try to do something down the line.
No, absolutely not. No.
Whatever the case may be. Mind you, she connected with this man. She didn't even give it a chance. You could be feeling another one of those contestants, but at the same time, there was still something about what happened here that made you not pop your balloon earlier in the show. So with that being said, I know this is gonna sound crazy to some people. She could have played both of the guys in this situation and not played them as in like played them and, you know, but she literally could have had conversation with one and had conversation with the other because there was still something that you had connected with Dom, but now she's played herself.
All right, so obviously, Kendia, you said you started feeling things more with Keith. So how are things going now with that? Is that something you guys are pursuing seriously, or how's that?
Yeah, our intentions, I think we definitely see the value in each other, and we conversate. Like, we have conversations on the phone every now and then. It's nothing too serious. We're still living our individual lives. We're not officially together or anything.
Bro, I don't even, is this even an answer, dog? Like, I feel like, she's beating around the bush. She asked her a direct question and she's giving her like, I don't know, sub detail. I don't know.
And I think after we talked as well, we both think it's hard being in a long distance relationship. So if we were closer together space wise, then I think it would be more beneficial, or it could be more serious in that way. But since we're so far right now,
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, she even struggles to put herself in a serious relationship aspect. Like, she can't even say, like, oh yeah, like, yeah, if he was closer, I would be in a relationship with him. Nah, it's just like, yeah, I would kind of be in it, or it would be more beneficial. Like, yo, gang, what the fuck are these answers, gang? It's either yes or no. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, why does women do this? Like, you don't have to be, like, I don't think you understand. As a grown-ass, like, person, you don't have to do anything. And the funny thing is that, yo, niggas is willing to trick for the fuck of it, just to say they got money, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Why do y'all, like, tie yourselves down to this one person knowing that you outside? That makes no sense. I ain't gonna lie.
we keep in contact, but we're still living our individual lives.
Oh, okay. So I understand what's going on here. Obviously, you came to pity pat and play around. And mind you were feeling this guy more, but ultimately, you were never serious in the first place.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, relationships might be over. I ain't gonna lie. Your girl going, my girl going, our girl is going. You heard? I ain't gonna lie. Yo, I keep it a buck, gang. Yo, this shit is so bad, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yo, that marriage shit might have to get out the window, bro. That shit might have to go out the fucking window, bro. I'd be surprised if I fucking have a kid, dog. Yo, that ass.